All right, it is a beautiful day, the sun is shining, and we are ready to make our first song inside of Mixcraft. In this video, we'll be covering how to set up your first project and then configure your audio device so you can send and receive sound to and from Mixcraft. Let's get things started by setting up our project here. When you first open Mixcraft, you'll see this window with the new project settings dialog. Over here on the left-hand side, we can add our tracks. You can always add or remove tracks later, but this is a good way to get things started. Up here at the top, we have an option for a video track, which we won't use because that's a more advanced feature we'll be covering later. Instead, I just want a couple virtual instruments and some audio tracks. Virtual instrument tracks can be any number of virtual instruments included inside of Mixcraft, so this could be a virtual drummer, a horn section, or synthesizers. I'm going to go ahead and use two of these because I know I might want a couple. And then below that are audio tracks, which are any tracks you're going to record audio to, like your vocals or a guitar or anything like that. In my case, I'm going to use 5 audio tracks, as that should give me enough to record all my guitars and a bass. Below that are a handful of more advanced track types. We won't use any of these because we'll be covering these in later videos. Finally, at the bottom is an option to show or hide the master track. I'm going to leave this checked so we can see the master track inside of our project.
Over to the right-hand side, there's a few other settings. First up is the snap setting. We'll make sure this is set on grid. This means that Mixcraft will divide our timeline into evenly spaced musical interval values. Below that, we have the mode, so this can be time or beats. We'll leave this on beats because this will divide the song into beats and bars. Time mode is typically only used for video editing, so we won't need that.
And then we can set our project tempo and key here. In my case, I haven't quite written the song yet, so we'll leave the tempo and key at the defaults for now because we can always change this later. Then you can set your time signature. I know my track's going to be in 4/4. Below that are some options for the performance panel, and we can leave this alone because we'll be covering that in later videos. Down in the bottom left is a checkbox to show this for all new projects. I would leave this checked because it's a handy way to organize your project when you first boot up Mixcraft. And then, once you're happy with your settings, you can click OK. Awesome! Mixcraft has set up our project for us here. As you can see over here, we have 2 virtual instrument tracks, 5 audio tracks, and then our master track down here at the bottom. Before we can begin recording our first song, we'll need to set up our audio device. Like I said, your audio device is the device you're going to use to send and receive sound to and from Mixcraft. Needless to say, it's important to make sure it's set up correctly. To set up our audio device, we'll go up here to the top and click this gear icon here to open the preferences. Then, in the Preferences window, we'll make sure we're on Sound Device. Then, we can see the options. By default, you should see Core Audio Wave RT selected. Now, Mixcraft is pretty smart and should have the input and output devices set correctly automatically. However, if you have more than one device, you can open this up and set your preferred device. Down here in the center, we see the Core Audio options. Now, if you'd like, you can leave these as they are and simply click OK to get started. However, you can also use exclusive mode to get even lower latency performance from Mixcraft. If we click exclusive mode, you'll see a warning that other applications cannot play audio while Mixcraft is in use, so keep that in mind if you have exclusive mode enabled. If you'd like to use exclusive mode, you can click OK and then begin adjusting your latency. So, what is latency? Latency is one of the more annoying things you can experience while you're recording. Latency is the word used to describe the delay between what you're hearing and what you're actually recording. What you can set the latency to will depend on your computer's hardware specifications. Higher latency is great for more reliable audio output, but can cause noticeable delay when using software monitoring during recording, and lag when playing virtual instruments. Ideally, you should use the lowest latency possible for your computer. If your latency is too low though, you may hear crackles and pops in the audio, so you might need to adjust this setting to find the best compromise between latency and performance. With exclusive mode, we can drop our latency down all the way to 3 milliseconds, which is incredibly fast. More often than not though, you don't need to use exclusive mode, so we can uncheck this and just hit OK. If you have a professional audio interface, you'll want to use an ASIO driver instead. I'll go ahead and select ASIO here, and then I can select my ASIO device in the drop-down here. In my case, it would be the Mo2 Pro audio device. If you don't see your device listed here, you might want to check that you've installed the drivers and software correctly. Once we've selected our audio interface, we'll want to make sure the input and output are set correctly. Once again, Mixcraft is pretty smart and should do this automatically, but you might need to change this. If you're not sure what settings to use here, you can consult your audio interface manual. Down here in the center, there are some more advanced options, but we'll leave these alone and hit OK. Awesome! We've got our project set up, and now we have our audio device configured, so we should be ready to make music with Mixcraft. To make sure we have our audio device set correctly and we hear it through our speakers, as well as make sure the latency settings are correct and we don't hear any stutters or pops, we can go to the library here and select a random sound to play back to make sure everything's in order. Excellent. There's no stutters or pops and it's coming through my speakers, so we're good to go.